lesinqumo ngaphambi kwenkosi yabaphilayo. I'm busy.
attention to the reason why we always make this drive or this walk to 897 Piano Street. Let us bring our attention to let's take this opportunity silently within you. Invite Amadozwa, invite Amatongo, so that they can actually know exactly Ubutukidapi. Before I go any further, Zesilo is going to give us the topic for the day. Why are you looking at me like that? You worry me. Zesilo will give us the topic for the day, and then Unawo will give us is to make us our vibration to be on a higher frequency. So after that, Zesilo give us the topic, and then Neo will take us through the day.
Good evening, kings and queens. My name is Nsingiza. I will be giving you the topic for today. The topic for today is introducing Set. Set is the spirit of opposition. He rules matter. Set is announced associated within the winter solstice, the period when the sun is at its most northern point in the sky and daylight is at its shortest. He is the symbol of power. Assets.
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 Now,
Tawazeni. Good afternoon to you all, the royals here at Isigodo, and to all the visitors. Please do feel at home, feel comfortable, feel safe. This is your home. And the people watching from home, we acknowledge you, we appreciate your support, and thank you very much for your presence. Nagalina Kenanewo, and I will be leading the announcements for today. So we gather here every Sunday at 897 p.m. Street, Orlando East, at 11:30 for Umpasho at 12 o'clock. But we don't only gather here for that, we also gather here to listen to the lectures from Mkhulu and to unlearn. So we have just entered the season of my brother said, I'm busy, I'm singing. So Set was the Egyptian god of war, chaos and storms, brother of Osset, Asa and Heru the elder, and he is the brother and husband of Neptet. So to find and follow us on our social media platforms, you can go to Instagram at GEK_movement and on Twitter at GEK_movement or GEK Bonabakulu. Then on Facebook is GEK Movement or Bonabakulu Basekemu. Then on YouTube is GEK or Great Empire of Kemet Bonabakulu. Please do like, share, comment, subscribe, and please don't skip ads. This helps with the algorithm. Our private Facebook group is Bonabakulu Basekemu. We are available on Apple and Spotify podcast at Great Empire of Kemet Bonabakulu. And our market today, we have booksmen. They search, find, deliver any kind of books you need or want. This is one of the books they sell. They are here to spread the reading awareness in the Black community to make sure books are easy to find nowadays. Then we also have the Matori herbal products. This is the Rab, 250 milliliters for 150 rands, 125 milliliters for 100 rands, 30 milliliters for 30 rands. Then we have the Cancer Bush, 50 grams for 100 rands, 25 grams for 50 rands. Then we have the Truth Seekers. They have the different types of ants, rings, necklaces, earrings. Please do get yourself one to align with your season. As I'm aligning right now, I have my season. This is the ant for Osset, so I'm aligning with my season right now. And then on Wednesdays, we give platform to Black-owned businesses for entrepreneurs to market their businesses. For that, you send info at gekmovement.org. Then you don't need an account to access or join this engagement. Then this is the Afrikan Royal Calendar, the book Mkhulu reads from when he does Umpasho. Please do get yourself a copy while stock lasts. This is only 150 rands. So while on the Afrikan Royal Calendar, the dates don't go from the 1st to the 31st, but the 23rd to the 23rd. They go by seasons, not months, and fortunately we don't have an English version of the Afrikan Royal Calendar. And we are also asking for translators. If you're willing to translate the Afrikan Royal Calendar, please do volunteer to translate it to any language you feel comfortable in. And then, okay. Anyone who needs help with anything, anytime, please don't hesitate to shout out to me. I'm Newo. Just go Newo and I'll be there. You can also shout out to my team. I don't know where they are. They ran away. You see them. So yeah, if you need help with anything, please don't hesitate to shout out. We are here to help you anytime. And then Ranalele Kamba. The Kamba is here to assist with the kitchen people. So if you're willing to donate any amount of money, please do. We are here to organize food for you. The ladies in the kitchen, please do donate some for the food for lunch. And then
On the 21st of June, we were celebrating Mkhulu's Earth Day as well. And now I would like to say something to Mkhulu, but he's not here. So he'll watch the live again, maybe, somehow. So Nakingagore Ukule, siyabonga for all your teachings, the knowledge we get from you, and it is truly appreciated. Speaking on behalf of my generation, we say siyabonga, thokoza. Nakina Neo representing the kingdom of Oset, Handing it over to Indonga to tell us more about today's session.
Let's give Unelo and Cecilia a round of applause. Neo and Cecilia for always making sure that we start on a high frequency. You being here is such a pleasure to all of us, and we enjoy listening to both of you. Nani Mkhulu, and make sure that we retire no Mkhulu. I can't wait to go on with any retirement. This journey is not so easy because it requires a lot of introspection. It requires a lot of understanding who you are. And that journey really, sometimes it gets so tiring. But Gebatunan, as we have been welcomed, and to our viewers, you're also being welcomed, we're going to really explore. So this is the 10th month on our African calendar. So we are left with art, and then this is a calendar, and then now we go to the African New Year, which is the 23rd of September. We just came from Durban, 21st of June, which it was so amazing. But that part here will leave it for Mkhulu. Mkhulu is the one who's a sponga. And mostly Mkhulu will be brief today. We'll introduce, that's just the topic, which is Uset, and truly give us an introduction with what is it that we need to learn and know about this frequency. This is the frequency here that we all, if we go to our personal lives, and individual lives, this is a powerful frequency because it is the one that truly uproots you and you find yourself just hanging with so because it truly tests your core, it tests your principles, it tests your values, and mostly what is your purpose and why are you here on planet Earth. Just in the families that we are forever faced with. But now, by coming as Godwin, we're coming to honestly to open our hearts to unlearn. Because Mkhulu teaches us all the time, all these frequencies, they just not on Esibagabagain or up there in the streets or up there in the mountains, but these frequencies that are inside. That's what makes us be who we are in the physical realm. Without the frequencies, without these higher vibrations, we wouldn't be having these physical bodies that we have. So whenever you are learning about the principle, about the frequency that now we're introducing, that is why we are all, most of us, wearing red. Red is the reminder, it's the energy that we don't see, but now it is the one that is prevalent. It is the one that is now ruling our day to day from this 23rd of this month until the 23rd. So we're in that color red, meaning this is testing you. Do you know who you are? So Mkhulu is going to give us the introduction. After Mkhulu, I hope he's ready because I don't want to get into much of the detail of what is going to happen. After that, as I said, Mkhulu is going to be brief. We're going to open now the platform. Remember, we're dedicating today to Mkhulu Nsingiza. It is his birthday on the 21st of June. But because Gebesi said Durban, we said we'll put aside this day and truly give it to him. So after he does the introduction, I will come again and truly now officially open the lecture to Mkhulu Nsingiza, where we're going to open our hearts and truly journey with him and make sure that he is aligned, he understands truly what is it that he means to all of us. How do we connect to him? What is that is a symbol to us? And what is it that we want him to know? Because he's going to have another Earth Day, which is next year. So I think Mama Hoop is namhlanje kitchen, we are paywa only to show Mkhulu, Mkhulu, we appreciate you. So thokozani ke uzawuthokoza ke neqembu lakhe sigide, because all what we are teaching Mkhulu ukuthi you are this vibration, you are this frequency that we truly love. So I don't want to say much. As I said, I hope Mkhulu is on his way. Just give it a song, Thokozani, and then after that, after he has done, we will do the opening of lecture yakhe on an official note. So over to you, Thokozani.
God.
Hand of God.
Hands of God.
Hand of God.
Hands of God.
Hand of God.
Anumkhulu.
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 Angwedi.
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 Antu.
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 Aoset.
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 Anumdudu.
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 Anumzam.
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 Azinzisa.
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 Avusa amazwi.
Avusa amazwi.
Avusa amazwi.
Avusa amazwi.
Ayimothera.
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 Ambidli.
Ambidlisi.
Ambidli.
Ambidlisi.
Amusi.
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 Aset.
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 Thokozani. Thokozani, siyabonga, siyabonga. Kuna new faces namhlanje. Welcome, Makhetha. Welcome, welcome. I-movement yakhula. And ayikhuli ngokuthi mhlambe sine marketing budget enkulu. Abantu nje siyatshelana. Abanikazi bayo ke bese ke bayilandela le. Into yenzakala throughout the whole country. Njengoba sizo introduce uset labo who were fortunate ukuthi babe khona le eThekwini. Sim experience uset direct. So ngizo introduce into sesi experience. Why? Because it was a cosmic event. Bengeke ingenzakali lento yenzakale lapha. Ngoba into beyenzakala phezulu. Uset uzama ukuvala lebhokisi ukuthi uhero anga image. But then spirit conquers matter. Umvuseleli wasa uyavuka. Uvukile. And sanqoba. It was so powerful to a point ukuthi siqale vele umoya uphansi. Ngoba sibona ukuthi simo sibi. Kepha ultimately bokubumnandi nje that followed. Into enye ngayibonga kakhulu iattendance yabantu baseThekwini. Shokuthi umoya uyavuma leThekwini. Lapha eThekwini bengithe it's one of the places okumele sifocus kuyo. There are over 11 million black people eThekwini. If we can conquer iThekwini ngokuthi sivuselele lemfundiso ebantwini and abantu baseThekwini bayamukela very well. It's not a hard sell. It makes sense, it makes logic to them. Manje ke njengoba sazi vele ukuthi uset symbolizes strength, power. Uma sibheka lenyakatho kukhona lenkanyezi that don't set and rises. They are constant there. Kuthiwa idomain kaset. That is the seat of power okhokho bethu believed ukuthi uma kuphela okwenyama sibuyela la. Yingakho kuthiwa uset istepisi esingcwele. Ngoba usebenzisa yena for you to ascend. Remember ukuthi uHeru controls the spirit. Uset controls inyama. So everything yenyama icontrola uset. So manje inkosi ibiba inkosi when is able to resolve the two. Ukuthi balance i-energy ka-set, energy ka-Heru to create harmony. That is when you experience ama-magic. Uset unegama elibi ngoba nabantu abazalwe ngayo lesizini abafuna ukuyiveza sometimes bangabuset because of stigma and stigma is wrong. Remember ukuthi uset ubhidliza anything engekho founded on the basis of my acts. So that is when corruption happens. And you cannot hate Uset because Uset by nature uya encourage into kunalento abayibiza ngesilungu bathi entropy. Entropy means ukuthi anything edaliwe it has to resolve back to its natural state. So that's the nature of Set. Ungamblame Uset. Blame izenzo zakhe. Umuntu bambambe eganga bese ke ngangenwa uSet. Phela ngani uSet? Ngoba you made a conscious choice when in a decision ukwenza into wrong. So manje ke makhehla amandla uSet. uSet simsebenzisa very positive kule season. Ngokuthi spirit has got to overcome matter. Meaning ukuthi ungenzi izinto ngokwenyama to a point ukuthi we are willing to do anything to actually achieve your objective. uSet is teaching us ukuthi we need to harmonize inyama nomoya. Ungangeni kakhulu enyameni because that is when kwenzakala izinto ezirong. I-function kaSet, corruption. We are corrupt. And remember ukuthi over the age esiphuma kuyo, the age of Pisces, it was an age that was controlled by Set. Because wonke umuntu ubesenyameni, the whole world. So now we are entering the age of Aquarius. You know, the age of knowledge. We're going back to the original, you know, script. So kokobetu. Uguti, we are not going to be valued by your material possessions, but by how much knowledge you possess in terms of imvelo, nature. Because that is the future. So, njengoba indlovukazi ichazile kuthiwa no namhlanje ngibe mfisha emagameni iqondiso noma bengekho ngizwile. Hayi yazi ngiyabonga namhlanje nje ngifikelwa into yokuthi ngibonge umoya makheso. Lo moya lo esuphakamisa uyaphila nani niya experience leyo nto leyo. You know, each and every season inendaba zayo. Each and every season we are here to witness and tell a story. So ngalo moya makhehla wona nje wodwa nokuphahla. So ngoba yonke into ayikho into engeza kithi isinqobe ikakhulu mesijule emoyeni. Yakhumbula ngathi mina lempi esibhekene naye nabelungu siyonqoba without firing a bullet. Mase kufike isikhathi sakhona bayomane bayiwele nje and we walk over there. Moya nje mafela. Yingakho ngaso sonke isikhathi make sure ukuthi i-alignment yakho it's right there. Once we are aligned, we're not magicians. We're just scientists who understood the laws that govern the universe. Ukuthi when I align and resonate with a particular principle and a season, these are the things that I must do physically as a gesture of connecting with the dominant, energy. So yiko ngithi ngiyabonga kakhulu because Lento siyibone lapha eNatal, we didn't expect. You know, it was very, very, very successful. You know, lapha bekhona, you know, siyabonga ithimba nje laseNatal that really worked very hard together nethimba la eGauteng to make sure ukuthi event or umkhosi lo wethu becomes very successful. Kuthiwa the fruit is in the what?
As I said, before I start, now I'm opening my heart, because right now we have started opening officially the lecture Mkhulu Nsingiza. Mkhulu sizambonga today because we're not going to use the past, which it was on the 21st of June. We'll take it as it is today. So Mkhulu yazalwa. Izinyanya yasipha namhlanje. Ayeke ke ngikhona ukuthi ngivule ngakhange simbulele umama wakhe. Xa umkhulu esiphahlisa ke uyathanda kanimve xa esithi nomdudula umama kamkhulu ke lo unomdudula gave us this gift, but yena ke wayibiza ngegama elithi nguzwelibanzi Hlongwane. Xa siphahla ke simbize ke notata wakhe athi loli so when you open our hearts angeke ke sibayeke ongwane ondaba ezitha siyavuya ndaba ezitha khona because lelisuku likandaba ezitha Mkhulu started this journey ke nozinziswa Mandela. Andibade? Ngicela ihubo oqala before ngiqala. Oh okay, bathi bacela ihubo ke likandaba ezitha over
Ndaba ezitha onyana yabasosabana onyana kwandaba ubantu ngathi kumele abezitha onyana yamasosabangwane onyana kwandane ubantu ngathi kumele wanyaka simkhondo onyana kwandane wanyaka simkhondo onyana kwandane Wanyaka sumkondo wengonyana kaNdlovu. Wanyaka sumkondo wanyaka sumkondo Bonyana ya makosa kangwane, bonyana kangwane, ubani masete kumere. Abesita, bonyana ya makosa kangwane, bonyana kangwane, ubani masete kumere. Wanyaka sumkondo bonyana kangwane, wanyaka sumkondo bonyana kangwane. Wanyaka sumkondo wengonyana Wanyaka sumkondo wengonyana Wanyaka sumkondo wengonyana Wanyaka sumkondo
The program for today. It is my honor to tell all of you we're all going to speak because, as we said, they were celebrating Mkhulu. But the first speaker that we're going to have is Mkhulu. There's a very unique way in why we start like this. Most of us found it here. And was Mkhulu, and the others, I think they left. Are they still around Mkhulu? Mkhulu is still the one standing. After Mkhulu, there's a bit of Umama Umgomezulu. As Mkhulu said, Umama, we learn a lot from her, and then I'll be in between. Please be ready to say a few words to Mkhulu. Let's show Mkhulu, while he's sitting next to us, how much we appreciate him. And then I'll say my few words in between. Thokoza Mkhulu.
Thokozini Royals, of God again.
We knew this 2 weeks ago.
But thank you for everybody Ozzy here today. Libo said we see you guys are plenty today as well. Mkhulu, Thokoza Mkhulu. I think it's been, Mkhulu has been in the game for 100 and what. You know, and Mkhulu has always opened up Iskolo. People always want to come, people have this and dreams and all of that, and Mkhulu has never turned anybody away. You know, it's always welcomed us here. And Mina, from the first time I got here, you know, Mkhulu, because I think most of us were decolonized. I mean, were colonized. And so Mkhulu, so I've always been searching for that one thing that would just make sense to me, you know. And the one thing that Mkhulu said, enter the African creation story. And that's that because I've always been looking for this God outside of religion, you know. Mkhulu, Haisalosa, the sun and the moon. I was like, that's my final plight, you know. So Mkhulu, Happy New Year to you. Siyaboga. I think also walking around and you just see a lot of people like Soweto or the Drope, also at this and in angst, you know. I think you have contributed mostly to that, you know. And Usianda, Usala Natigiti. And yeah, he's always beyond time. And he's tried, I don't know how he changed his work schedule. Markadi Sunday, but I don't know, he just managed, and since being here, he hasn't missed a Sunday yet. And so Mkhulu, your word is spreading, you know, and I think the biggest thing that we show you, you know, Anilandeli Mina, you know, nature is your God, and for some of us to also be able to express ourselves, you know, monge you know, they look at you, can say designs are hard, anything, you know, but for that confidence, figure in the way, and when we can say, you know, even a groove, you know, where people would just come because people like hearing about themselves. But Sabaka African Calender, you know, and they understand now who they are. Also with us that you planted, and we keep on planting these seeds. And for you standing firm, Uguti, you know, we are not wavering from this black unity. You know, it's black unity first before anything else. You know, all the other races, Bona, they take care of their own. Bashaba, Piti or Salim Pele before Jabu. Then Jabu Yena, Ubato John Same, no, but it's not about the race. But everything is about race. You know, we solved this whole Rainbow Nation thing, but if corporate here south is still taking dumps in buckets, that's not right. Majority of us. So Sabong Mkhulu, Sabong, that we stand firm on black unity, you know, and seeing also the market, seeing people also getting ideas, people wanting to align to whom they are, you know, and all the people that you have brought here. And we formed friendships, you know, Sagoza Coco Gang, and also understand these other things spiritually as well, you know, Mkhulu. So I'm grateful, we give thanks to you on that. And yeah, outside of spirit, I'm Mkhulu outside crying like. Zeg my paas. 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 So and last one, I know that I've seen it, I've seen both Usechmet, no paas to Mkhulu.
Alright, so Mkhadi, a round of applause. Have to do as she says, get black unity first. There's this saying, as above, so below. It's for us to understand truly who we are, because you have to start with yourself to master the outside world. Mkhulu, this is about you. Please understand that and truly smile, because right now we are opening ourselves and truly liberating what you have taught us. And as I said, Mamum Gomezulu, now Indovugazi, has to say a few words, and then after that I'll open the platform to Laba. I'm going to don't run away. So Mama, over to you now.
Hand of God. 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 Hand of God.
So God of God. So God of God. Asset.
Asset. Asset. Abilities. 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 Anut. Anut.
Anut.
Mkhulu bengicela ukubonga oqala ngokufisele impilo endleleni. Usiphilele Mkhulu. Uyasondla ngokomoya. Siphile. Engikutholayo la esikolweni. Ukukhuleka komoya, angazi noma nonke okwenza ukuthi uhlale ukhululekile ungabi nane ama-grudges mhlawumbe ukwata okungadingekile. La esikolweni ngifila ngalo ndlela ukuthi umoya uhlale ukhululekile. Ngezifundiso zakho Mkhulu siyabonga. Kuningi sesikufundile. Umsebenzi besinawo ekhaya nge-11. Bengicela ukusho Mkhulu ukuthi ufike walapha abantu abanye bangifonele ngemva komsebenzi ukuthi omunye angazi ufika kule nomshana wami la umamncane wakhe angazi benjani waphila. Abantu abanye baye baphila baphiliswa umoya obukhona ngomsebenzi. Babonile umsebenzi wesintu ukuthi uhamba kanjani. Abaningi basho bathi besidukile singazi ukuthi kanti khona umsebenzi ofana nalo. So lokho kube isifundo ebantwini abaningi kakhulu. Abaye bafunde kakhulu umndeni wami. So ngiyathemba ukuthi nawo uzwile babonile. Ngiyafisa ukuthi ngathi nabo ngimlanga singabona abalokhu besondela. Kanye nabanye uthi ufike lapha ekhaya eFoster egula mara uthi uthe makuphela ebesephilile. Sifunda ngoba okukhulukazi la ekhaya ukufunda. Mina kuningi engifundile and angifundanga masinyane kusho ukuthi ukuphikelela uba khona lesikhathi mina ngiyazi lapho ukufunda incwadi. Kodwa ngiyakwazi ukulalela. Udala kwami kumsize kakhulu.
Shayeleni umama izandla. That is so profound, Mama. We really never go hungry when it comes to emoyen. Mkhulu has that power to ignite the fire within us. So siyabonga Ntovukazi. Ayisekukhona uset ke ithi bengithi ngizoza kwemlaba but wena ngithi unendovukazi seyiphakamisa isandla ithi please khomba mina ikhomba wena ke Ntovukazi.
Ndovukazi.
Yesterday.
Oh.
That is why I want to come today because of I knew that Kemet on our birthday on the 21st and on the 21st I got an accident. He even told me that today is my birthday. I said, my birthday is on the 25th. So I don't know the reason behind it. And the information Kemet a long time ago, Haneketa Mona, people. Unfortunately, one day I could tell more Facebook how there are people that finally, that's why I have to meet them. And it was 2 years back. And then I came here also to particularly one. But before, when I was a Christian, I didn't want to get it was difficult. I was going there with my family, and then I came and I could like sit in between, not
like it was like they were protecting me for I get to know what was happening around. But I was happy for everybody. I'm happy. I'm happy for learning a lot because some of the things, even if you learn alone, how do you travel the land? Sometimes you become lazy to learn.
Yes.
Even if like the calendar, like I'm also a teacher. Like we teach this principle, this season. We don't understand June, July, August season, April, we are always mixing, but since it's the guys understand now the principles are already then they open up more oh, that is why I so but they were talking about this calendar. And I present like usually helps me. It does that we see the contract to talk about a help for the pelele. Already helps and then you share with the others. That's like present for you.
Oh wow.
There's a lot I can say, but I just say happy birthday, Mkhulu, even myself, happy birthday to myself.
Hand of God. 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 Hand of
Happy Earth Day to all the set. Happy Earth Day. It's that time of the age of already have nothing else. You have no more coffee, no more this have now. Age now, yeah, you have. So it's going about food. The platform is yours now. Let's not waste money. Please come. No, let's do this piece again. All right, Mlaba, over to you.
Now let's
Oh.
não fiz a cor, só dois não fiz, logo fiz.
It's Mkhulu's birthday, so we are wishing Mkhulu a happy day. Yes, so the podium is yours. Yes.
What a surprise. Indlela endlela esihambele Mkhulu futhi simthola vele ehamba vele le ndlela. Sibonge kuMkhulu imfundiso zakhe. Mkhulu sifundise ukuthi sizazi ukuthi siyobani. Ikhawo lethu Mkhulu. Angeke kuzoba ngathi mhlambe eshiyahlema wena. Kodwa yazi esikhathi esiningi la Mkhulu ekhona nami ngikhona. Thokoza. Yimi kakhulu. Isikhathi eside yaba. Thokoza. Noma ngabe kulenzekani kuMkhulu, kufanele nibuze mina. Anginawo amaningi. Ngibonga nje kuphela kakhulu kuMkhulu. Asset.
Ashayela usifisa izandla
Susie. Asset.
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 I'm busy.
I'm busy.
I'm busy.
I'm busy.
I'm busy.
I'm busy.
I'm sing.
I'm sing.
I'm
I'm
sing.
sing.
I'm sing.
I'm sing.
I'm queen.
I'm queen. I'm queen. I'm queen.
Universe kahle ukuthi isipresent wena lo mhlaba. Manje kahle kahle bayachaza bathi literacy of 21st century. And people cannot read and write. People cannot unlearn all the rubbish that we are conditioned to believe without questioning anything. Meaning I'm at this now. I is not to feel. I will meant to Buddha, I see. That I am cool or presenter was part. When the bandi makita, quality no more, you exercise everything because of see young kid, education is not. They didn't check with anything about now, whether any qualification, hence the so many months before Mkhulu. Because I'm professor and bad. Because I'm believing I'm a professor or living as a room. Should you take the professor or take me? No fish can't be prepared. And so, Tantaleo Universe is present here. Ukusukela Mkhulu credo, buza Mkhulu Nsingiza is present here. This image is a part. So Mkhulu this image of Mkhulu and the man is a ball of fire. You see. Yeah, ngithanda ukuthi nathi noma sisondele imali ngoba kona imnandi this light kemakhe ayikho into emnandi njengayo basic ungeke light ukhona umuntu wathi mangichazela yona ngasho ukuthi ayisho athi I understand it because I'm a call that's the imnandi ngakhona but it times orgasm by 100 times what you think in terms of orgasm by 100 times show you know what you're this guy Alexander the Great Idiot. Alexander the Great Idiot. I compare some country like Diana. This guy philosopher like that. He done strategy. Man can't conquer he can't or he state whatever. Military I'm a philosopher corner. I say when I start to produce more cans for when no I philosopher and less than the man you have a philosopher who say she you think the philosopher who is Kokosala and producer isn't in Mkhulu more veterans are controller weather and so from selling loyal so from niggas in selling loyal more name anything to me when I start to do a professor loyal him among prices Linga has me the only thing it can we want go to play with city la I tested you would be became uconnect everything. They don't know your moon. And then show I want to show I tasty. If go taste already, the thing shows or later now. So that's show, yeah. I taste it. You go taste the taste of shows or later. That I take a few minutes or something. They think about some good Mkhulu Skayama, just see the show I'm it's a project line. The project line, let's go to who starting the move. But that's why mtu mnyama nyaka kileso get lost ayiko lento le the public expectance mnyama nyaka kileso abantu kubuya lapha sokola ngapha mama kaphiliso ngizama ukuthi black unity for black economy unjani ko Look yonke inhlekelele singathutshwa labeli basithenga amasenti man asibuyisa namakhefe angachaza ngoba yonke inyakanyaka ezoyenza nekusakala amasotsha sidubula indene usala uzothola imanteni uzothola isala per month after sidubule ngoba uzukhala per month maphoyisa nokubapha abantu nje nabaduba abantu bathi nabantwana business for umuntu abadubule indene usala ukuthi uzothola isala per month uzodubula abantwana adubule lokudubula mina emntana namhlanje emdesk nomntana lo mntana crazy captain sokudubula mina bathi ngidubula umntana inhlekelele nje ayihlangana in the name of salary makhethe ngizama ukuthi singarotshwe in the name of salary sibhekene ukuthi umkhulu uzama ukuthi uyenze into egcisa umoya wakho ngoba in the name of salary senze udoti makhethe singakhohlisana asizame indlela yokuphuma in the name of salary makhethe ngoba in the name of salary angizama ukuthi salary yakho ngisebenzisela lapho ukuthi sacha zitibadakhe ngoba thema sihlangene makhethe asisabine Mkhulu umoya lo uthi wasipresentela umkhulu mkhulu siyabonga mkhulu ngaphandle kwakho besisabalele sisibuyisile sakho sesidakhishile sokuzinto
Alright, Sibonge Mlaba. I think what is beautiful here is Mkhulu truly listening and truly mostly feeling the energy, how we express the gratitude for Mkhulu. Bonge abazali bakho ukuthi ezumlaba ke says ukuthi Mkhulu is a ball of fire. Sehamba nje is a ball of fire and atasakusabi ukufa because Mkhulu has taught us and truly aligned us ukuthi singumoya, we are energy. Therefore, energy never dies. That is from Umlaba. And nguwe manje.
Asset.
Mkhulu, siyabonga mkhulu.
Kanti eMpumalanga saya eLimpopo saya eKingville sabuya sahlanganisa iLascari Point mkhulu. Sabonga ukukhululeka komoya mkhulu, sabonga usifundise ukubaleka komoya, sabonga usifundise ukuthi singobani sibuya kuphi. Sabonga ukuhlenga umoya mkhulu. Noma singekho nawe evikini kodwa umoya mkhulu sikuthwele lapho sihamba khona. Indlela mkhulu intokozo nenjabulo igcwele nawe. Awekho amanye amagama okusichaba ngaphandle kwenjabulo. Sabonga usifundele indlela, sabonga usibuyisele emuva, sabonga usikhumbuze.
Uthi ke Mkhulu usifundise ukubaluleka komoya. Siyabonga Sibusiso, siyabonga Sisibusiso nalayithi. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Right, ikuwe le ndaba manje. Ikuwe le ndaba manje.
Sibongile yazi yonke into ebonga amakhetha nami ngibonga ukuthi Mkhulu sizile ukuthi sizazi. Sibikela siconfused kakhulu. Sibikela nasifuna nokudola impesi ezosubulala kodwa ngawe wasibonisa indlela Mkhulu ukuthi hayi no sazi umehluko phakathi kwesikhathi nokwenza ukuthi hayi isikhathi ngifuna ukwenza yonke into ngesikhathi ukuthi uyenze. Somkhulu sibonga lokho ukuthi hayi namhlanje sazi isikhathi kunesikhathi sizokwenza kanje kunesikhathi sokwenza kanje. Sibonga futhi nokuthi ukhipha umoya Mkhulu wabonisa ukuthi kunalento engumoya ukuthi iyakhandeka. Understand ukuthi sonke so siyabonga nje Mkhulu. Mina ke ngibonga ukuthi unginikeza indawo yokuthi ngizo express. Ngibonile ukuthi hayi une spiritual void wena wayigcwalisa le ndawo yazi uzovulela charity kami mina ngenza isikole ukuthi ufike kube ikhaya lethu ungasazi kwakho Mkhulu ngoba hayi yazi nasekitchen ngifuna ukungena ngiyangena ngibona lokukhuleka kwakho ukuthi awukazi wathi hayi self-made la umgcele wami lona lana wena khetha usadlula hayi phelela mina la so
ngibonga mkhulu Kemet fast packet
Uthi yonke into inesikhathi, and on that note, I think sifuna nje sifuna ngesigide kayi-1. On that note.
Amhlazane nomhlaba ubuyela kwangwa
While we're waiting for Mkhulu, Siyabonga Thokozani ke gift yakhe shares it with us. Make sure ukuthi sonke siyacula siyagida. And it's amazing how much we annoy him ngongakwazi ucula. And we are allowed to pass shout there with anyone and this is all. We truly love that, Thokozani. And in you, not to say you know, whenever someone does this with so much passion, and mostly good because I think good really this is his calling. He wanted to do this. So siyavuseleleka ngawe Thokozani. Sike nini pause ke enekafiki kubo ke this side. I think imali yekundaba ezitha. Ndaba ezitha malini ke le kule platform. Bhekise umninawo umfowenu yesiXhosa ke sithi ngumkhuluwa bhekise kumkhuluwa angwani Assets. I'm busy. I give. I'm sharp. Give me again, nami ngithi ngalento le ubufuna ukuyisho ukuthi umfowethu kade hlezi la ukuthi yena wazi umkhulu ukudlula wonke umuntu. But into ebalulekile ukuthi ngokuthi namhlanje sifike sizobe ngaza ukuzalwa kwamazwelibanzi. Ubabuzwelibanzi wangikhulisa kakhulu engifundisa kudala. He inspired me kakhulu. So understand ukuthi nenza sure ukuthi before ubakrave ezohamba emhlabeni ayiqhubeke ngithini. Like I had this feeling ukuthi ngeke ngikwazi because of I had that belief ukuthi his ideas are gonna live forever. Opportunity ukuthi ngihambe ngiyommeetha, but more than any other thing imfundiso yala ekhaya
nami it took me by surprise ngoba lakhaya kade kwasisiza hayi lapho senamaqhiba lakhaya ukuthi ngiyawazi amaqhiba ngesingisi ithathi amaqhiba ya besiza lakhaya safunda okuningi ngibona ama-drawings and it took us time but through patience we can learn and still learning and namanje angakafiki lapho engifuna ukufika khona nengithi ngiyazi angazi lutho kodwa kona lokho kuncane engikufundile kuyangi-inspire because uyakwazi ukuthi nawe uma uthi unesikhathi esincane u-research and try to connect kanje all these kind of spring equinox. Mina I didn't know what a solar is, what a spring equinox. But you know, through learning and then you get inspired and through my own research I started to learn about the Orient Belt, the Balkan Cross and how they connect, the astrology. It's very important stuff. How does Inzalo Yelanga connect to our, to ourselves in terms of renewing ourselves, and you start to realize actually this information, like it has always been there. I don't know by head.
Yeah,
by head, and to some certain extent, they understand what it means. They understand what it means, and they have made it a responsibility which we should not connect with this information. Not to say that they don't know. For example, through my little research, they call it Adam's calendar. For quite some time I've been researching about it because through my teachings at Credo, and its importance, and the surprising part of it, the Credo was surprised with how long they knew about this thing, and they've been documenting it, and they've been hiding it from us, and it is something that exists just on our doorstep and and now this white person, most of these ruins that exist around South Africa, or the southern part of Africa, from Mnamutapa to Mkhulu, which Mnamutapa I think it's got the balancing stones, and then Mkhulu is got those ruins. Now, there is something that now I'm connecting the dots, and I don't know to finish. It's a revelation, and you find these white people, because they've been researching about this thing. The person who owns the farm, he's been able to see with the coordination of the rocks, the way they're sitting here, they somehow connect, or they somehow relate to this Stonehenges. It's more like the same thing. The Stonehenges and the way Nzalelanga is designed, it's somehow connected. The relation, because if you can see even the structures and the pyramids. Now here's an issue about it. The issue is, when those white people were flying around there, they realized that, haphazardly so. And then most of the people who have been there, they will tell me, I haven't been there. We're going to depend online. They say along those rocks there are sort of like lines as if that place was covered in water. For those who've been there, but that's what they are saying. Not land down there, it was covered in water, and this water was like, and it was taken because of the Shiama permanent lines on these rocks. Now, here's the thing. Monga vile Bible. Kuna lento le khuluma the flood of the great flood. Le batho noa what to say. Now, you find that most of researchers, they've been researching where exactly did this flood happen. where exactly did this flood happen? Because of the Bible story is based on the north, part of the continent. But where did the flood? But apparently, the ruins of the boat are found at the north. The ruins of that boat which saved people, because I don't know if my memory serves me well, I think there are those ruins of that boat which was on that flood that saved people. Now, my revelation is actually the great flood, it happened here. That is why you find that place is so scattered, and what could have scattered such huge rocks? Because it's huge rocks. You understand? What could have scattered those rocks? So it could, it's my revelation. I still have to be corrected if I'm wrong, but my revelation would be when the great flood happened, those people, when they moved from here, they landed up there and they started to rebuild from there. And that's when you find Abu Egypt and everything that was happening there. And it is something that I think it's worth researching. I think there is my contribution for
Your ideas will live forever. Meaning what you teach us every day and every Sunday, it is something that we'll cherish forever until we multiply. Are you still fine? Let's give ourselves a round of applause. I am still on the side. Angaka is buyeli ngapha. Ithi Ndlovukazi ayisicela wena. Azukuzi Ndlovukazi. Azizi Ndlovukazi. Ashayine izandla bethunana.
Oh, Abaas.
Ndlovukazi vele wathi akuphe mina. So mina angihambi ngedwa, ngihamba nomndeni wami akwaThomo. So ngizocela before ngikhuluma ngicela ubaba sekhaya aqale and then sizolandela.
Sanbo. Most of you disappearing for the past 5 or 6 months or so. According to imfundiso kaMkhulu, I'm just going to cut a long story short. Mkhulu, kunje umuntu bekalahlekile. Mina ngeza lana ngompho njengoba sikwanyamalala kwasala mina la. Ngifike la, the very first thing that I learned was know thyself. Zazi ukuthi uba nami la ngifike la nguphatheli senguthongo namhlanje. So yeah, no Mkhulu, you are
I know what to taste singakulo kodwa you are my hero. Ninembeka ama superheroes ama Marvel nabo DC Comics. Mkhulu Black Panther. Ngiyabonga bengilahlekile. Mkhulu, you have no idea. You have rescued this family. That's why Stacy is Pele, you've rescued us. We have no idea. Yeah, I know. To say all that brainwashing. So yeah, no. We really appreciate you. We praise you, Mkhulu.
And so guys, I think we are so grateful to get this opportunity because most of the time, I told when you hold on to somebody or on food side or on Hamela Hambi, Nibamela Buye Nonke, Alogo Ankungo, but Mansabambele Fuda, you forget the person themselves. So they need to be uplifted. They need to be acknowledged because it's heavier. Because in Moikala Kubo, before you figure it, they've been, and Mkhulu has been bravely doing that for us, you know. So finally, our journey of meeting Mkhulu is very different. We used to meet Umpo on the side, but he has never shared anything about his culture. And I met and experienced a little bit Mkhulu when he came and how he was assisting my aunt in everything. And Mkhulu will talk about aunt will talk about Mkhulu. No, they will do this, and will pull me. I'm thinking, why are you putting me in this? You know, so you know how his firstborn is so aunt has always been solid. So we just met outside, you know, under general, but there was no point. There was no connection. Until as I was continuing with my conversation channel, I'm a conversationalist. I love having conversations. I love talking to people, and it's always not about me. It's about the human beings that are doing extraordinary things that Abu Makelo and Omuto said to them now that you can see and touch and feel. So I always interview people that you can touch and feel because we idolize people who are so far from us. And the one in the Lalula to invite Mkhulu, where Mkhulu came to my home in Albertine and blessed our home. Hence, when we come as a family. My daughter got connected to by glove to a point last week was struggling Uber. So we come as a family because when you blessed our home and taught us so much, and I was so privileged to see Ubaba Sekaya taking all the steps named Fundiso to do what he's doing currently for us as a family. Yeah, through those teachings, but on my personal level, I've always been connected to Isid, I've always been connected to Moyeni, and I never understood why am I connected emotionally? You know, you are told pure is pure, and you heal through conversation, through talks. You get better. But I never understood to a point, given my season, and why your purpose and your reason. So those are the other small things that make a big impact. Self has so much, and sometimes we undermine self to a point where we are and not come back to the self to say everything that you know is here.
Sure.
And everything that you are is here for somebody else. And not anything else, but for somebody else. So we are so grateful for you. And the biggest one is around women. Mkhulu always talked to Abu Baba Betu in terms of how we must participate. I was so happy one day when my aunt, my cousins and all that, Baba Ate, you know, when you start being acknowledged differently at home based on information that I'm cool, this is who we are as Indlovukazi and Abo Baba Mele basiphathe kanje as Indlovukazi. And seeing that happening in my home really has empowered me as a black woman, which I can stand in any way. I know now ukuthi ngiyazi ukuthi nginobaba endlini ongazisayo as Indlovukazi. So Mkhulu, like thank you. And Mkhulu yebo kusikhulele and nathi sizozama ukuthi siphakame, you know, when angicela ukuthi ngibo MC ngivele bengifuna ukubaleka, but those are the things amanje siwatholayo ukuthi you give us that ukuthi you are equal and you are gifted and show yourself who you are and ungasabi and uze as you are, whatever the fears that you have about yourself, and they come through. And seeing my Osset usisi la uneo Ari, it always empowers me. And so siyabonga for doing this for our kids as well.
Here are the ribs, Samazadi, Happy birthday! You look like coming today. I'm like, I wonder when it's birthday. And I'm coming here, I'm like, oh, hi! You connect the dots, it's okay. Yeah, I'm like, man, so, you know. So, yeah, you can just see this is a baby here. I think, as my father has said, yeah, it's been a journey. It's been a journey. And in truth, it's not the same as well. It's not the same way. You feel the vibrations, you can see anything. So, to personalize it with me, you know, coming here, or when he came home, I wasn't home. I was somewhere else where Nami Pilo was like, yeah, you are not the normal one, VSOP, you know? But so how? You know, when you've always known, like as young as you are, that there's something off about the way you're living. There's something off, and in every space you come into, in every room you're in, you stand out. Or there's just something different. But you don't see it, people see it, and people are eyes very well. So that's why they affirm who you are, because you generally, I'm not sure I recall, guys, I was born. You see yourself through other people and other people. So, as a young person, in every space I go to, I generally always stand out, and I try to, but you know when you can't run from yourself, you can't hide, you can't, because you're there, and everybody's like, and then you know, and you always surprise people and you transform quickly with how, you know, but coming here and learning about who you are, where you come from, and who you're going to be. You take from people and then you go into spaces and then you teach. Because now, okay, you come here and then you take foods and you read, you take whatever, and then because you're growing and you're put in a space, you know, sometimes you don't know what's happening with you, but it's just happening, it takes over, and it's like, this is who you are, this is who you're going to be. And as young as I am, that's why I think it's meaning because I'm not there, I'm here. Mentally, I'm somewhere else where it's like, normal I can try to be here, but everything in me is like, how in now you are teaching about the seasons, in now you stress and you're like, what? So happy birthday. I think we really are a trainer gym. We thank those who birthed you. We thank your alignment, your purpose, because you taught us to unlearn and you've awakened many of us. And the more you awaken us, the more we awaken more. So it's been a pleasure to feel like, okay, outside, you are actually, you are this, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you are this person that's also sent here. So you're raising teachers. You are planting seeds that are also going to bear fruits. So everything is not lost. There's still hope. You know, we felt like, like, what's happening, but now we find red gems like you who are still out here in the forefront, leading and
A round of applause. We are feeling it yet, and we miss you guys. Please come back. The void is getting bigger now. So as they say, siyabonga, your presence. I know thyself. It's one of the teachings that you truly, and Mkhulu, he really teaches us that it starts with you. Understand this DNA or this Kemetic tree of life that you are. And mostly ask yourself, why am I here? So thank you so much, my heart. That was powerful. So then Mkhulu, you're going to so jump away. Yes, you're going to raise
Set. Timing, I suppose, get ready. Next show, get ready, but get ready. Mkhulu, every time ubuwa, limokilente, automatic, what right here? I can see what right here. I can see, I see number what right here. Puri parallel system idea awakening. Yo. Lefati Bible has been lost for a while. It fell from Eden. I guess what you do. Now it fell from Eden, but what was Eden? Now it's coming to me now. Oh, the great empire of Kemet is what this world fell from, and
Yes.
So it's been a downward journey in Zepilwa. Here is a man amongst us, just remember. Remember who you are, and Soweto, Rikaikala revolution, industrial, how key. This man is going there in terms of thought. Mari uqondo wakhe ukuphi, it's remembering a time when we were great kings, great queens, great empire of Kemet. Someone like here, it's awakening, and we are supposed to be connecting and remembering. How does this happen? Like unity ke ibona irinalo ilwansa kasi but esihlangana kanjani in ku bantu buswa ke masipala. Masibuswa umasipala vele, we won't remember the origins of ukuthi singaboba. This is what is being awakened in here, and I come here and I'm learning here all this. Tozani unali humpinisa. Kurikina unali voice enali ngutso hunna. In this space, magic happens, and like no, but it's that, and I can understand but this is how it happens, and how why so this divine timing align. More LinkedIn, because everywhere we are in Sehloma.
Yes.
Oh, this is it. This is what it looked like.
Yes.
In its beginning, this is what it is. Thank you.
The spirit of Heru, and this is magic. And truly, when you come and truly embrace yourself, you would experience magic. As Mkhulu said, magic is what we are. Because there's so many things that happen to our bodies, physical bodies, but we cannot explain. That shows we good together. There's magic in us. There's a spirit. Hey, look, I say Sunday again. I want to ready. And you are your principal country? Nepted.
Okay. Experience this physically, but more online. I stumbled into account Hey, Gabona, a few symbols, a few signs. I'm like, okay. We're thinking, let me just find one video. Just one video, and I was like, you mind that I have to. And then I went on and on. I couldn't stop. And after that, I was like, okay. I figured we were going to do videos for it. There was still a Facebook. Save the date, save the time, tune in. And I said that. And that was it. I knew I found my friend right there. So, now, as Mkhulu would say, so a home by the one of mine, I say one of mine because ever since I got here, I've been even surprising myself. They've been looking like, but this is the one that I know, that even though I haven't been connected with it, but I knew it was there. Yes. lerato by writing.
Ah.
So today, let me pop that one again. Let me pop that one again. Okay. But before I start, it has been 10 years. So please excuse the rust. And this one, Lina la yona, setlhogo sa yona. What that means, unfortunately, there's the only part that we need to translate into English. What that means is let me.
Let me.
Okay. Isimula yan. But ba sa itin swana, let's para mo muli. Pelo go ya gela le botsa e be le go sireletsa ditlhabi jaaka marumo di diragala fela ke a go ga ke tle kana ke tamo mo go tla go rwele mo ga se wa marumo ntse ke go bontsha ke go tshwanetse bonolo bopelonono bopelo telele le lerato le etileng le le tsepameng ntse ke go tshware ka letso ke go bontshe bontle wa go ratwa ka tsepamo le thokgamo le maikemisetso e re le ka motlha o belaelang gopole bothitho ba diatlatsana gongwe le go nyeba gongwe sefatlhego sa gago se bene ya go tshepisa ga ke tle ka bolotsana ga ke tle ka matlhajana ke tla ka pelo mo go yone lerato e le gonne ebile ga o ka etela mogopolo wa me wa kgabaganya ka kakanyo e le mo fela le phophoma jaaka noka motsing wa dipula tsa me le go sa kanyana fela gongwe ka re go utlwa tsena e ya go ratwa ka lerato le le senang melao le dipeelo wa letla pelo go ratwa ee ke a dumela ga ke moitsane bona ga ke monkgele wa lerato fela ke a go tshepisa gore pelo ya gago ke emetswe ke diatla tse di bonolo tsa motho a ikemiseditse go e rata ka mokgwa o tshwanetseng gone le fa nka se go solofetse go ntsha botlhoko bo bo tlogetsweng mo pelong ya gago mo leineng la lerato kgotsa go fedisa matsadi otlhe a tlhodilweng ke lerato go dira ka bojotlhe go lemosa gore fa fela bobedi jwa rona re ikemiseditse
lerato ga se moleko ke tshegofatso e re ya betsweng ke Ramasedi go tswa botebong jwa pele a re ya ntse ke motho montle ke kwale dipoko tse di monate tsa lerato ka gago ntse ke go tsaitse tsela e telele e ya botshelo e motsokodi ya yone fela go tlhakanela go go tlhofofatsa ntse tle ke go rate
It's on to you now. Principal, ai, passa os ditos, eu tenho o principal.
Neptet. Neptet. Mkhulu, your Earth Day, ifana ni a drop in an ocean. Ithi makufika wena emhlabeni kwaba nadathi ripple effect. Because umoya wakho mkhulu, umoya wakho ufana nolwandle awupheli. This is why you're able to share your gift with us. And then through your learnings, Mkhulu, I've learned a lot. If you get IGT around September last year, just before near Nsingiza, please remember to because I needed to understand Nsingiza. But then later, when I grew spiritually, I was happy with Nsingiza. So because of a wasted trip on my side. Now that I've been to Limpopo, now that I've been to Epicville, I've been to Nsingiza, I'm ready to go in Nsingiza. It makes no sense with Nsingiza, but then I'm blind in Kapabanyabad. I used to put in Hambe, but not putting Yabu. The worst part again in Mkhulu, yimi kuphela emndenini wami ngiphethe indlovukazi kuphela. We understand. So it means ukuthi if ikhanda lomndeni lihamba nge wrong direction, you can guess ukuthi kuzenzakalani. So mina story time now Mkhulu is very interesting. One day I'm going to write a book about it. Bingiye kwaphumzile noTebo. Bese lapha siyopusha imarket. The idea was just to have our books table, sell the books and go home as usual. But then ngo-12 emini bathi siyaphakama, we face the note, siphakamisa izandla. Now nisiphakamisa umoya. That thing captured me. Even though I had not looked, labantu laba benzani? Yini lebakhuluma ngayo? Hayi mama ngathi laba sisifakile la. Kuyele emuva ngithi no man. Umoya wami uvumelana nalento le. Then the following Sunday wavuka mina qala ngathi siye esigodlweni. Wathi senza esigodlweni ngithangazi phambili. Here we are 10 months later. Besiloko silindile singazazi ukuthi siyapi. Mina I was the first one Mkhulu ngitshela ukuthi I was the first one ukuthi ngikaphisona emndenini wami. I had no reason. Even today I can't tell you what is the reason I have. From now onwards, I will worship endlini yami. Kanti, I was giving myself that space so that I'm prepared. The day kufika loyo moya loyo, isambulelo njengoba uhlalusho. Masifika isambulelo, I was ready. And then this is why ungibona ukuthi now sekuyimpilo yethu. We understand. Yeah. And then Mkhulu, I would like to thank you for one thing that I've learned from you. You are the most unselfish person that I know. The reason why I'm going to is because of that. You are not a selfish person at all. If you were selfish, all of this wisdom, oyitholile ngendlela yakho, ukhuzuka kwakho, nipheni yakho, ngabe vele wahlala naye. But you didn't. You chose ukuthi wena, you will put your interest aside and then you will serve my interest overseas. That's very big of you.
Since refitamos we learned a lot from as a family. Always have a Saturday can we for a style here was the love every chalamos for the local Siabonga, Dr. Susie for introducing us to Can I ask a question? Afrika go the fight. Why are you screaming? I've learned something but who understand when it comes to that part, that voice is like high. She will scream, that was so deep. And that was so on point. Mkhulu is forever ready for us. Whether it's questions, whether it's anything, even just curiosity, you always open his heart and answered. So siyabonga kakhulu. Mkhulu, abantwana bakumele, but before that, kuthiwa there is a black GTI ngaphandle. Please look at it, but iphuma oil. So whoever is driving a black GTI, please attend to your car. And on that note, I guess Mkhulu, but abantwana, bali ndawo ena come. I'm Lomoraz. I personally want to say happy birthday to Mkhulu. As Lomoraz, mina ngithanda ukubonga idlozi ukuthi they gave me the streets. Anginabo abami engibazele kodwa naye ngibazele ngesikole. So it didn't fall on eating, it fell on fertile ground because it's growing. So zokushare ingane ukuthi uze ukuthi hayi yini enzakalayo on the back door.
Happy birthday, and we'd like to say thank you for for love,
support,
knowledge,
I
courage.
got.
The African calendar. I'm Heru. Five from the set. Five from Mkhulu.
five from Wedi,
Five from set. Five from Anku.
Bye, Anku.
Anut,
Anut.
Anut,
Anut.
Anut,
Anut.
Asefmet,
Asefmet.
Asefmet,
Asefmet.
Asefmet,
Asefmet.
Mkhulu. Rathokoza ke re ra leboga golo go gore o re kganyiseditse ra leboga go lerato go fileng lona ra leboga ka nako tse tsotlhe gore o na le rona o re bontsha tsela e re tshwanetse re tsamaye and o re tshegile o re neya kobo ya botlhale kobo ya lerato e futhumatsang gore le ntle go le boima mo lefatsheng mo maratse ba gore ga e ke kae a ke tsebe mare ra o leboga and lerato le tletse ka mo pelong lerato le lwena le fitlhe mo wena le ne ntse le o godise le ne ntse le go tsamaise mo tsamayang mo teng o ne ntse o ne le seriti se o nnang le sona o ne ntse o re golele Mkhulu ra leboga gagolo le bana ba re fileng bona ba ko tlelaseng ra leboga because of le bona ba bontsha gore nako e tlang dilo di tlo change go na le lesedi it's not a lost battle or a lost war re bona ka bona and ra leboga
I'm petty guy. 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 Anut. 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 Anut.
No, this is how much you mean to us, there were hands all over. See, manje. All right, as long as it's are you ready, Baba? Ow! Awukho ready. Bofunda nomkhulu ufuna siqale lapho. Wenza isiqo nomkhulu. Asibuze ke kanjani esikontreni.
Asefmet.
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 Asefmet pass.
Asefmet pass.
Asefmet pass.
Amlaphika.
Amlaphikazi.
Amlaphika.
Amlaphikazi.
Amlaphika.
Amlaphikazi.
Angenzisho mina. Ngicela ukuthi moya wamahoko right. Ngicela ukuthi khona sengishile ekhaya. Elizwayo ngakwazi ukusuma thina masikhalele. Asikhiphe ashayile. Bale siyithobe. Kuba usefishiwe ngabe nami.
No, Thokoza.
Manje yikho ngihleli phansi ngiyabona ngimangele ukuthi kwenze njani. Ya, ikona usefile kepha ke inani ngokomoya. Hayi sesiyaphakamisa. Mfethu sasifunda naye. Hayi masikhulaka siyahlukana nje bakachaza umsuku. Ngishona le kwaZulu. Waya lapha yakho. Mina ngizokusho manje. Thina ke ngesintu ngiyayithi mina kwesintu. Kokhokho bethu nokhukho ayikho birthday. Happy birthday yamanga. Ngiyayithi ke mina mangenzela litho nabantwana ekhaya. Ngithi ngathi lo lusuku lolu ngoba mokhula kuthiwa kulahlika izinto ziloyiphula eleze zayikudla ngesibelethweni sikamama ngithi ke wami masumba Nsingiza wethu zonke lento bezilahleka ingathumbe nqama ngomkhulwane bonke ngowabephelele bayiqoqa namathonga ngoba ayithunywe ukuthi awenzele abungelele imbewu kulesi sibeletho sikubumbe ngazo zonke lezi ngoba manje ekugcineni uvele nale so ibuya yonke ke ibuya yonke mfana ngithi kulezi ibuya ihlangane sinqobe izizwe inqobe izizwe bafiki bona sinqobe izizwe sonke sila umoya awumukele ewuthule kubazali ba bonke kubuye kuhlangane back to square one ukuze ngiqala ukuza Besihlangana sike sihlangane siyaxoxa ngelila wangithuma ade fanele umntwana aphinda ngene ufuna siye khona ngathi ngibhalansile umntwana uyazi ukuthi ngoba futhi mangithi mina sikhuluma ngeKemet athi hayi ukhuluma ngeKemet angangitsheli ukuthi yendo mina ngihamba kuyo wahleka nje wahamba ayi manje kuthi ngonyaka odlule ngibona isibonakaliso ngo-August uhlela abantu bakithi bakwaButhelezi bahleli njengalo yabo umuntu ya mangena bathi share sokalise khona abantu abadala ngixhawule bonke labantu lawa bathe thani sokalise mangifike egcineni uhleli ngemuva yena kubo mase ngiqeda ahleke yena bathi umuze hleka njalo lo picture ehleka athi gaga ngaphupha bonke abantu bakithi bengikhawula bengiphakamisa kwase kuba nomfowethu lapha kwase kuvela i-advertisement ku-Facebook ethi kunalo mgidi lapha eVusamazulu ila ngaqala khona ukunyathela kuze kube namhlanje mina isiko bakithi hayi ngiyakeka ngidlala ngalo ngiphila ngalo bafika mina angipendiwe mina isiko ngiyathenthi live kodwa angipendiwe angifuni ukuthi ngiyinyeze ngalokho so manje ngiyabuka ukuthi amathonga ngiyabona iseshilo ukuthi hayi mfana kithi usohambile ngale ndlela njengoba sikuphakamisa nje awuthathe isizokufaka kwelinye igiyo hayi ngenile bafika hayi siyabuya ngiyathokozwa kumnandi umoya wethu muhle la njengoba umoya uyaphila uyasebenza wethu njengoba ngithi usuku lwakho awungabuki usuku lokuthi happy birthday to your age as 8 thina njengoba nginje mina wisdom njengoba nje wisdom now mafomshop wisdom as 8 at 95 years old usangakhuluma idate ukuthi wenzekani ngosuku ungawudle kushukela kakhulu ngoba yiwo kwesikhona ngoba singaudle kumbula so ngithi uzuthi uma usemoyeni ngeke ma unempilo ngeke uzukhokhola lokhu ngibona ngayo impilo yalena mangishefa ngathi mina ngimtshela ababa mina ngashefa ngabanga nani nto hayi ngomito visual yabeka leli khetha noma kuthiwa sikhuke sibabakhe ntokwethu ngihluba usuku lwamsuku lapha zaphazamiseka khula uzukhokhowe sasingakungashiwo ngoba ukhokho uzukubhanga ngoba kuhlale kuphilile la kuwo sidla ini izinto zethu zemvelo sidla imvelo yodwa apho-ke kuwo wonke mfethu khula mfethu ubaba noma la ikhona bayakikiza manje uyambona uzweli baba uyambona uzweli ade abongezwa uyabona ukuthi oh yini ngakuyisa kusho kodwa inzala abantu akuthi ba ngoba uza nalolu laka lwesandla esiqinile ngoba thina sinale sandla esiqinile kodwa ke ngiyakuthokozela ufike kulesi simo ubambile ukubambe njalo udlondlobale nomhlaba wonke jikelele eningizimu enyakatho entshonalanga nasempumalanga hayi la ngiyakwenza ngikhuluma ngecontinent thina sithi umhlaba wonke jikelele ubambe njalo thina sinakumtsinsi owuyimilela ayekwazi sinakumtsinsi thina mawuthi umtsinsi usungeke uchaza mayithi mina ngumtsinsi oyimilela ngibheka le owakho wena ukuthi ucabanga ngani mshiye futhi khona hayi mina ngoma athi umthetho kawudlali Ngicela kumina ngoba iwona okumisayo ngicela ukuthi wonke amadlozi lawa asiphetheyo namathoyini qondeni bakithi izwe libanzi ibhanzi linjalo kodwa liyabuya akulona iphutha lelo game kaphuma lowe akulona iphutha ukuthi hamba ke nelithemba
Sibonge ke uthi Mkhulu Siredi kuyafuna ukunqoba isizwe.
Thokoza.
Yeah, with your wisdom. Sibonge kakhulu Themba. Sibonge kakhulu. Kitchen but ready to dish out the food. So I have nodded ke ukuthi it's fine, let's eat while we can because the program is too long. Yeah. So on that note, ke kitchen ningaphaka. And then we're gonna do that. Mkhulu sibonge isuku lakho namhlanje. Siyabhiyoza, siyagida, siyakhensa. Sithi kuxhosi kuhele, sithi udedile kumnyama, uvelile kukhanya. Kuba kaloku we know who we are. Thokoza Mkhulu kudala undi bayatha. Usithi hey, nansi into ingitshisa. Nansi into ingitshisa. So over to you Mkhulu. I know Thabo, I know, I'm confident. Now, oh.
Wherever the foot of the master goes, the ears of those who are ready open wide. Whenever the ears of those who open wide, commit the mouth to fill them, the master himself. That's the Kibalion. Any nwati nayo, mawile jeni, mazi pipa, maybe told. Beautiful book, 7 principles. One of those principles, really my principles, which how do we manage everything, esiyitholayo, besavi everything, umqondo wakho ozokuinterpretelayo. Because yonke into esiyo simqondo, then siba abantu, of which part is in spirit, then we become physical. Cool, I've got nothing to say. Instead, you should be standing here and honoring me with your words. But for this opportunity, Mkhulu, out in Bonga Mangwa, out in Bongo, out in Bongo Bonkeji, I will go to this day if possible. Busamazu. Wouldn't have been possible because that when I'm cool, I was like everybody else. More special, more puma la paya una le pepa lelia, more peguti ya, I've achieved kanjai. Yes, we have achieved something to be somebody else's slave. With that pride, we begin la paya, knowing nothing, because understanding aiko, koni concept. There's a two different things between knowledge and a concept. In knowledge in the philosophy, which is practical. But everything we concept into uzo abayifake kuwe hearsay angifuni uqala ngeBhayibheli angifuni hearsay but Mkhulu ihlahlile indlela ngibona ngakwazi
Apparently, today it's a buffet. I don't know how we can do this very.
I sit there then so good.
Sit there. All right, and then to our viewers, I guess we'll pause and then we continue from there.
Yes.
So I sit there again, and then because it's a buffet. So I said to our viewers who will come back with tonight, this is the lunch time, and we truly appreciate you. And I think we can check maybe if there's few people online who would like to wish Mkhulu a happy birthday. So I
have one.
You have one. Yeah, I think we'll check now online while we're having a break. We'll put who's wishing Mkhulu online, then we'll read those when we come back. So let's eat together tonight. Upset, who are the seasons offset? There's a token for them. You can pause that one. I pause it up. Don't keep it online. Who's the single?
Can you please just shift it?